Yeah, welcome back, guys. It's your boy Deco Graphics. Today, I want to quickly show you how you can. You see, at least some people might be wondering how, even I do receive a lot of messages. How do you deal with clients? There's a lot of annoying clients. One thing I don't really believe there is annoying client, or there are these clients that want to test your patience. What I normally do, the first thing I do put any of my clients into my shoe. Now let's assume I'm this client. If I make any design for this social person, do I really like it? Is this something that I can take? Can I pay? Can this person collect my money with this kind of a design? When you are able to solve that, it will be easy. So today, as I said, I'm going to teach you how you can uh, make a good design right from beginning. When you look at it, there are these all these people, the clients that we normally have nowadays. They are into business and they want the logo, they want all their details to be included. How can you come up with something without consulting anybody? How do I normally come up with this particular stuff? That is exactly what I'm going to teach you today. So I will show you the practical example of how this work. When you look at it, for instance, I got this message yesterday. So you look at it. Hello, I'm Sylvia. Linear, give me your contact. I say, hi, you are welcome. Okay. She said, I want to design a business logo. And I said, detail of your business, name of the business, itemize the kind of product you sell, phone number, social media, and she dropped it. Now there is a confusion here. And she said, please, something nice and unique. Make it classic. Do you do flyer? I said, yes. And I said, okay. Put my name. Now look at it. She already sent the names here, which is a severe accessory hub. Then she later sent another one. He said, put my name, which is a glint accessory. My business name. I was busy with another person work then. So I don't actually concentrate on the info. What I just interested is that you pay me before I will start the work. Immediately she's paying me, so I don't bother. I was thinking that I will get back to that later. Let's see. So she talked about it and asked how much. I said, it's 4K, please. I paste my account number and I said 42. I said no. Let us use the format you used before. I said that is 4K. He said 3K. I said no. I said for the 3, please. The 3 I was talking about is, when you want to do a mock-up, you have to do the design first. So she actually need that. Then after that, she need one that that will not have all the details. You know how logo normally be. Logo doesn't contain all the names, all the phone number, contact, and address. You understand? So she need one like that, and she need the one that will be like a watermark. She need the one that will have a background which she can use as a logo. Then she want the one that watermark will be the one she can attach to her business because she was into wares. Then the last one will be mock-up. That is 3 I'm talking about. And she agreed. Said, wait, I said 3 hours after the payment. She make the payment sent. I said, no problem. But when I wanted to start, I discovered the name is now 2. After we agreed the whole stuff, I was asking. I said, you send Sylvia, accessory hub here. You are still saying this is business name. Which one to use now? I'm waiting. I didn't see her. I have to come up with this. Just to have something sketch. You look at it. When she came back, unfortunately, she said no, that she was sorry for misunderstanding, that I supposed to use severe accessory hub. Now, at later on, I later come up with this. You look at it, severe accessory hub. Then I come up with this. You just look at it. You see the one I was talking about is this. Then the last one I sent to her is the watermark. I think this is it. Then I send this as a watermark. That is the 3. Then she pay me 4,000. Just a quick. Then the next thing is that she said, okay, the work sharp. I'm happy. It's given. Thanks so much. Then after the whole thing, I explain how the concept is and how she can use it. That this one is watermark that can be attached to any product, blah, blah, blah. She said, thanks so much. It's fine. Please save up. She was even the one asking me to save her number, that I do they refer you, that she will be referring to me, which I understand that you did well. I say thank you, and the matter and like that. Now, what I want to teach you guys now is how do I come up with this? Do I consult anything? Do I consult anybody? And when you look at it, she only sent me the details, severe accessory of. I look at what she was selling: jewelries, accessory, bet nails, wallet, bracelet, and other. So I don't even know how to come up with that. What did I do? I went into the Pinterest. I was searching for something. You look at it. I want to teach you how I got this, because let's assume I can source where I got this. If I use Google Lens, you see it give me where I got all this, so you can see. So this is where I got it, but I don't even have this to use a Google Lens. I just went directly into Pinterest. So I want something that we have a necklace, we have something unique that will contain what she was selling, at least a little bit. So I look into this and I said, you look at it. I said jewelry's logo design, glass. You see, I was just looking for something. Now I was seeing a lot of things like this. I was looking at it that she's not into selling or something like that. I started looking at it. How can I get? So started looking at it one after the other until I got this. So when I got it, I tap it. I know I will still get more. The one related to this, I started looking at it. You can see how I got all those things. So I was looking at it until when I'm able to find. So when I still see that one, I still tap on it like this. This is the one I saw. So I still tap on that until when I'm able to see this. So when I saw this, I will scroll down until when I'm able to find this one. And when you look at it, it's the same thing with this. Then I have it saved. Then the next thing I did, look at what I want you to gain here is a comment. She says something here. You look at it, it said the work sharp. I'm happy 100%. Now, what did I do? I'm not rushing. The first thing I did is that I shared this particular stuff into Snapseed. Then I went into Pop. I said you should pop it. Then after popping, I have the work save. Then after saving, I went directly into the photo room. Then when I get to photo room, I have photo room to remove the background for me. I don't even have any concept in mind, but I know it can be used like that. Then I save it with transparent background. Now, after saving that, then the next thing I did was that I went directly into my Pixellab. This is the design, you can see. Okay. Then what did I do here? I was looking at it that how can I come up with this? I can't just put this particular stuff here. This one. You look at it. This is it. The one I removed the background. This is it. Even if I delete this now, you can see the whole work. After deleting all this one that was locked, this one is separate. Then this one is just a circle. So I was thinking that I can't place this one and make it like logo like that. No, it can't be okay. And if I make it that will still be fine based on how I want to do it. But I prefer to put it in something, because why? She want to use it as a logo. For a logo, it should be able to have something unique. I want to put some things that will make it work well. Then what did I do? I went directly into, I'm a kind of person that I invest a lot. Even being a smartphone graphic designer, I already have my Canva Pro. Then in Canva, I don't copy a design there, but I save some resources. So I have these resources saved in Canva. You look at it, they use it to design a logo, but I don't want that. I remove everything that was inside, and that is why I brought this here. So after I brought that, then I go into the color, so you can see, because that's the last thing. So I go into the color, then I change the color. You can see. So the color was changed. Then I was looking at it. How did I got this inspiration of using the color, I mean the green color? The reason why I use that is that when you look at the design, you discover that the picture I wanted to use, that this illustrator having a kind of a green combination combined with black. So if I'm able to use a green frame, putting that inside, it could be able to give me what I actually wanted. And that is exactly what I did there. So So excuse, after I select this, I give it a green color. Then the next thing is that I just position that here. So you can see I just put it at the center. This black circle, I put it there for me to be able to position this. So you can look at that. So I just position this, then I place it. Now, in any design, there should be an hierarchy. How can I give an hierarchy? What do I mean by hierarchy? Is that one should come first. So the name will come first. Everybody wants to know the name of this particular brand. Then when you know the name, you can check the other things that that particular design is involved. So how can I give an hierarchy to this particular design? So I look at the name. Let me give a font that will be bold enough, that will be bigger enough, that will have a color that will call for attention, and it will be cool as well. That's why I come up with this particular color. I give it a black. Then after that, when I give it a black, now look at something. That is why you have to be a professional. You make yourself be reasonable enough. How can I? This person did not put a slogan. Wait, when you look at it, severe accessory or jewelry, I just put it blah blah. Then what do? I have to put a kind of a slogan. Every business should have a slogan. When you have a brand name, you should have a slogan. Your watchword, you understand? So, an ageless adventure. So how do I go to that? I just went into the Google directly. So I went to Google. So, and what did I search? I said slogan, you see, for accessory business, women accessory business. Then I got this: look elegant, good outfit. Then I got this accessory and everything. Then the next thing, an ageless adventure. So I love that. Then I quickly added it. Now, the trick I want to show you is this. After putting that there, then I placed everything that she actually wanted. What I did here, after using this particular font I use is called Biba font. Beba. I use a Beba font. Then I use Archivo. I use the Archivo font as well. Then all the jewelries and other things she was selling, I use an Archivo. Just two fonts. Now, what actually matters is the text. Everything should be clear enough and should be readable, so that anybody who sees the design can clearly read what the content is all about. Not that maybe they will find it difficult to read it. And that is what I did here. Then after that, I look at the things I'm dealing with green. Then there are some color. When you are even combining a color, there are all these social media icon. You can't change the color because it's being fixed like that, and it still beautify the design. So, but I can change. The WhatsApp is in green, really suitable. I turn this call icon, I turn it to green as well. I did that. Then the Instagram was like this. Then I finish everything. Now look at the slogan. I can't just put a slogan like that. It will be happy. How can I make it okay too? Because I need to put an hierarchy. Consider the hierarchy in that one too. The only way I can make it noticeable is this: by adding a kind of a shape that it will be inside that particular shape, and it will make it okay when I do it. It will make it very cool, and that is exactly what I did here. Then after that has been done, then I put the other stuff. Then what did I do next? I just save with a transparent background. Now let me quickly show you. Now after I finished that, I was looking at the mock-up because before I started even the design, I've been thinking about the 3D I wanted to use. Most women or the business owner love all this sitting markup, and that is the one I'm going to show you right now. They love sitting markup. I call it sitting markup because it's a flat markup. So look at this. When I finished the whole work, it was sent in this format. So you can see. So they love this. When you look at this, it is clearly and readable, very sharp. How did I come up with that? I will quickly teach you that, and because that's exactly what I wanted to do now. Now I've saved the work. Okay. Now I want to go to my photo P. So getting to my photo P, that is www.photop.com. Now don't lie about your phone. your phone can actually do the work. Okay, the only thing is that, do you really know how to do it? That is the question. You understand? And what do you need to do? The first thing you need to do is that you already come to Photopea. You have your design being extracted. Okay, so when you go to this Photopea, right, you can still refresh. Now you must have already thought about the kind of mockup you want to use. So after getting the mockup ready, then the next thing comes to your Photopea on your smartphone. So there's one thing, you should have at least 3 gig RAM phone. When you have that, you can use all this kind of mockup, unless you don't know how to use it. The first thing is extract the mockup, use Z archiver. After extract it, save it in one side, know where you save it. Then the next thing you need to do after that is follow the step. The first thing is that, think about the kind of a markup you want to use. So when you know the kind of a markup you want to use, then the next thing you can think of is how do I go about this markup? Extract it. After you extract the markup, use your Z archiver. Note where you extract it to, the way we extract fonts. So after you extract it, because all those markup normally be in zip, you need to unzip them. That is what we call extraction. So when you extract it, then it can be readable by this particular website called Photopea. It's like a replication of Photoshop. So after you are able to go there, then the next thing you need to do is that, go to Photopea, www.photopea.com. Then when you load it, then you see the result just as this. Then tap open from computer, click on the median, then you access where you have that mockup being extracted. Like for my own, I save all my mockup, I save it on my drive for easy accessibility, and that is what I normally do. So let's take for instance, I'm looking for it now. I will just go directly into, sorry, let me reload it. So I will tap here, then go here. I have the mockup around here. So I want to reselect. Sorry. So I want to back. So sometimes I have a lot of things that keep loading. So I will go to this place. Then I can quickly go into where I have the mockup. So it's exactly here. So this is the mockup I'm talking about. You select it, then import it directly. Now it's loading. You wait for it to load. So after loading, then the next thing you are going to do, I'm going to show you. So you wait a little bit until when it's done loading. There is no any problem here when you are running this particular. Now it's done loading. It downloaded. So the next thing we are going to do is to tap on this layer. You can see the layer here. Then place your logo here. You can see that. Place your logo here. So the next thing you are going to do is to double tap, then hide it. Free this. What are you hiding? I don't need to check it again. There is a design on it. Then what do I need to do is to hide it. So when I hide that, what's the next thing? I have to place my logo there. There is a design there. It's like someone is already occupied the house. Now you remove the person, you want to put your own. Then that house will look exactly the way it was before. That's what we want to do. So now we click on the file, go to open and place, not open this time around. Then we locate the design which we are talking about. So I want to go to photos. So go to my Pixellab, then I will bring this one here. Okay, now it's loading. So when you download it, you can see what do. You scale it out. There's one trick I want to teach you here. Okay, after you scale it out like that, go to the file and click save with smart object. Now there's something I want to teach you here. When the result come out, okay, so as I said, there is one thing I want to teach you here. So after you did it's downloading, tap here, 3D glass, tap here where my cursor is blinking, then it will transform. When it transform, I will teach you the logic. It will come out small. What do I normally do with it? If you screenshot, it will lose quality. Then what is the trick behind it? Now it's turned to what? It's turned to 3D. Now the next thing I want to do is to go to File, Export, Save as PNG. Then we click on save. Now you look at it at the top, it's downloading. Now it's not readable. Then how do I turn it that way? I will zoom it out. You can see it already even lose quality like this. I will now screenshot. So when I screenshot, I will crop it just as this. So crop it. When you crop it, you click on save. Now the next thing I want to do now is how to retain that quality. The first thing I want to do is to go to my Snapseed again. So when I go to my Snapseed, I will import that particular design. So I'll go to last edit because I've done that before. But how do I go with this? When you look at it, the first thing I did is that I went to pop. I check it. The pop is not giving me what I want. I cancel. Then I manually adjust all this. The brightness, I increase it a bit. Go to the contrast. I just add it a little. Saturation, I add it little. Then I go to ambience. I added it a little. I look at the effect. I reduce it. I didn't add it more. I go to the highlight. I select the highlight a little. The shadow, I reduce it. Now the blurriness is still there. I don't touch with the worm. Then I click OK. I went directly to details. So I go to the sharpening. So I increase the sharpening a little bit while I'm still checking. Then I'm zooming. So I will reduce it a little bit. Then I will go to the structure. Just enable the structure a little bit. Then I tap OK, export. Now the next thing I did is I went directly to my Lightroom. So when I get to the Lightroom, then the next thing I did is that I back everything. Then I went directly to the first one, which is this, which I just did. So this is it. So I quickly go to the effect. So when I get to the effect, I enable the clarity. You see, when I enable it, everything seemed to be clear enough. Then I back. I went to lightning. So when I get to lightning, so I go into the light. I didn't add more. I had little. The contrast little. The shadow, I increase the shadow a little bit. Okay, the white, I reduce it. I didn't increase for all those whites to be removed a bit. The black, I increase it so that the darker parts can be removed as well. You can see. Then I went to the color. So I go into the vibrance, enable a bit. Then the saturation should be a little bit. Then I went directly to detail, apply the sharpening a little bit as well, but I see it's not necessary. Noise reduction, I enable it a bit. Then I went into the color noise reduction, I enable it. Then you can see the work very sharp. So I now went to the save, then I have it save. Am I finished? No, I'm not satisfied. Then I will finish the whole work on my photo tune. Photo tune will remove the blurriness. So I will bring this one in, then click OK and enhance it. This is the last stage. So you can see. So that one will show me the previous before and after. Then the whole work will be done. So after that, you can see the before, see the after. So you have to save it. Now the work is done. That is the process. Then when I send it, you can discover that the whole work, when it's done, this is a photo fix. That one fixed the whole work. You can see. And this is the one I did yesterday. You can see the whole work. So, and that is the same process I undergone. Then everything come out sharp. Now, can you compare this? Even all the work I've been doing, you can see the same thing here. So this is how I normally do it. Can you now compare that with this when it came out? You can look at it. If you send it like this, even if you are a client, can you take that? Then I didn't allow it to end there. After I finish that one, then she needs one that she will be using as the logo. So I remove everything that has to do with this. So I remove this, sorry. I remove everything like jewelry, phone number. I remove it, phone number detail. I remove everything. Then it remains this. You can see. Then I reselect this. You can see I select all this. Then I bring them down. Okay, good. That line that remain will be selected as well. Then I bring that down as well. So after I'm able to do that, I look at the line perfectly to see that it is aligned properly. Then after I'm able to do that, what is the next thing I just add the background. Now it's not still cool with me, so I have to hide all this, lock them. Then I went directly into the color, change the color to green. I add a little bit of stroke, so I will change it to green as well. Why this will be like this. Then I went into the shadow. I apply a shadow because I want it to stand out. Reduce the radius, enable the outer glow, then offset Y. I normally put it 4, so it make it stand up. You understand? I will do the same thing to the slogan as well. So let me do the same thing to the slogan. So something 3. Then I will have this one to be saved. Save with Ultra. So after that, it's not finished. So how can I make it more stand out? So I will now go to my Snapseed to finish that work again. That's why she was saying very sharp, very sharp. So once I position this, I will go to the pop-up. So pop out will give me the work. Then I will have it saved. Then you can see the whole work. Very cool and very sharp. And this is the process of how I normally go about my own design. So you can compare, look at the result of this compared to this when I save it. Which one is the best? So thanks for watching. I believe we'll learn something from here. God bless you. If you are So as I was saying, if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing and turn on the bell icon so that you could not miss any part of my tutorial like this. And please comment if you find this video useful, and don't forget to share. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year in advance. God bless you.